Welcome to this edition of Johnston Now Magazine, or JNOW Digital, or Media.
JNOW Media.
Whatever we're calling ourselves these days. Between the lines, the Where Have You Been edition. And where have we been since we last did one of these? Well, it's
2 to 3 years.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think we had a global pandemic. We've moved offices. People have gotten
Hired a few
older,
people.
hired some people.
Had an office baby, not us.
Yeah, not us, other people. That would be weird and scientifically newsworthy.
So we are, well, not that scientific. I'm not that old.
I mean, you said it, not me.
But I am looking more forward to being a grandmother than being a mom because my kid's 22.
So if you had 45 seconds before we ran into the ditch, you win on the bingo pool.
So for those who have not followed us for a long time, we used to do a show each week to where we just talked to you about what's going on in the community and sort of gave you a sneak peek behind the happenings at Johnston Now Magazine. Well, over the years, we have changed pretty significantly. Johnston Now Magazine, of course, is still your local hometown magazine, but we are also a media company. So you'll see the name JNOW Media often in our introductions of ourselves. Johnston Now Magazine is part of JNOW Media. We're a full-service digital marketing agency. We now do JoCo Sports, which is the high school football game of the week. So just lots and lots of things. So welcome to those who don't know us. I'm Shanna. This is Randy.
You know, I don't think we said
I don't think we said our names.
Yeah.
We're going to start today by just sort of giving you a little bit of information about 4th of July events, and we want to talk to you about something special to us called JNOW Honors.
The 7th annual Johnston Now Honors, presented by Johnston
Community College Foundation.
Because we have to get those sponsor plugs in, because without them, there is no this.
That's exactly
without
right.
this, there's no love and joy. And what would the world be without love and joy?
Love and joy. I like what you did there.
You like that?
So yes, a very special thank you to Johnston Community College Foundation for being our presenting sponsor of JNOW Honors this year. You want to recap what Honors is for those of us who
Yes,
don't
it
know?
is an awards program designed to shine a spotlight on people and or organizations doing positive things in the community. If you're familiar at all with the magazine, we are the Shiny Happy publication. We eschew politics.
Eschew?
E-S-C-H-E-W, I think. Eschew. I can't use the word in writing because it's higher than an 8th grade level, so I have to get it out in speech. Anyway, before I was interrupted by my cohort here, we don't talk about politics, murder, mayhem, crime, controversy, things that you can get in ample abundance in other places. Instead, shiny, happy, positive, the stuff you used to cut out and put on your refrigerator when you were a kid.
If you're old like us.
If you're old like us. So.
And so what Honors is an awards program to where nominations are sent in. And from hundreds of nominations, 12 very deserving individuals or organizations are chosen, and we spotlight them in our July magazine, which is being delivered as we speak.
About 60 feet that way on pallets or in cars being distributed magically throughout the county.
Yes, if you see a handsome man delivering magazines, it is either this guy or it's my daddy. So say hi, Shanna's daddy.
I'm not Shannon.
So, no. Well, that got weird. And this is maybe why we stopped doing the show.
This is why we don't do this anymore.
We are very excited to announce this year's honorees. They are featured in the magazine, as I mentioned, and then we are going to have an awards ceremony, which everyone is invited to. Tickets are only $10. It's going to be at the Barn at Broad Slab on Thursday, July 25th. And you will get to see each of these individuals or organizations go on stage to receive their awards. It's a fun, I mean, we're biased clearly because, you know, we throw the event, but it's a fun awards event that is, you know, candy and popcorn and music and, you know, a few surprises.
Visit johnstonnow.com/honors for ticketing information.
Let's reveal this year's winners.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll start at the top in our handy little list here. Excellence in Arts, Megan Hill Pike.
Inspiring Coach is Austin Turnage.
Tamika Moore is the Distinguished Police Officer this year.
Our 2024 Dynamic Entrepreneur is Pam Ryan.
Philip McDaniel is the Outstanding Firefighter winner.
Best Healthcare Professional goes to Katina Hartley.
Kim Minshew Robertson is the Legend Award winner.
The Rising Star for this year is Mackenzie Murphy.
The Spirit of the County honoree, Miss Joy Callahan.
Our exemplary volunteers this year is a couple. It is Eugene and Galinda Worley.
Our nonprofit of the year, our friends at Activate Selma.
And our Veteran Service Award, TJ Blake. it is such a privilege and a humbling experience to get to meet each of these people, because these are not people we necessarily know. Some we do, some we don't. But we get to know them first from the nominations that come in, from Kim's son nominating her to the community ambassadors nominating Activate Selma for their work, to just heartwarming, beautiful nominations, and we get to experience those firsthand, and then we get to bring them in, and Randy and Jamie, who you'll meet soon, does interviews with them so that we can do the story, and we're just so pleased to be able to share these with you.
Super fun time of year for us. I get to tell stories, which is why I started this madness many years ago.
You started this madness?
The madness of me wanting to tell stories for a living?
All
Yes,
right.
I did that without you.
Johnston Now, you started?
I realize we're a woman-owned company. She owns
just about 1%.
She owns 51% of the company. I have a lowly 49%. I am just the hired help. I understand all these things.
He's my talent.
She reminds me of these things periodically. So
I will say that we are a woman-owned company because he said we were.
Our accountant said.
Well, actually, our accountant said we were.
Shout out to Tim Grady at Honeycutt and Grady. That was his idea.
For great accounting advice there, yes.
So anyway, that is Johnston Now Honors. Again, visit johnstonnow.com/honors for all the information available there. Or you can send her an email. She loves those.
Don't send me an email.
I
I love communicating with people, but I am terrible at it. So if you send me an email, expect a response in 3 to 6 months.
3 to 6 months, depending on tides and lunar patterns.
And I know this about myself, and I tell people this. So I am not the person to communicate with. I am the person you want behind the scenes, doing all of your marketing stuff in the matrix.
There you go. All right, so we used to talk about community events on this show, and since we haven't done one in several eons, it seems like a good time to mention that the 4th of July is coming up, and Johnston County communities have a abundance of events planned, and for some reason I didn't put them
on lots of different days.
And I didn't put them in order in the magazine because I'm stupid. Smithfield is having, I think it's Brews and... I saw a sign. I can't remember. It was not, when I put it in the magazine, it didn't have a name. It has a cool name now anyway. Sunday, June 30th, food trucks, fireworks. It's Blues and Brews or something like that. Anyway, it's downtown, 3rd Street. It'll be fun. Check it out. That's June 30th, Sunday. So that's the first of the series of 4th of July events. So now Selma is doing theirs Monday, July 1st. Again, food trucks, fireworks, fun in Selma. And then we have a couple actually on the 4th. Clayton is Thursday, July 4th. Benson is actually not on the 4th. That's on the 2nd. Archer Lodge is on the 6th. Kenley's on the 4th. Pine Level's on the 4th. And Cleveland's on the 4th. So
you can go, was it Sunday,
Monday,
Tuesday, not Wednesday. You can't see fireworks on Wednesday in Johnston County.
And then,
but then
Thursday, and then Saturday.
So a whole week of fireworks. So if any of you make it to all of them, send us pictures and document your experience, because that would be really cool.
That would be fun. And you can visit our johnstonnow.com/events or calendar. I think it's
Go to johnstonnow.com and click the calendar
button.
button.
The calendar link up top. And all that is on there. You can follow it. And there you go.
So let's tell you a little bit about what's to come. So we did move offices. For those who have known us for the last few years, we were on Market Street in Smithfield next to Henson's Printing. We have loved that space, but as we have grown, we outgrew the space, and so our lovely friends at Homemasters Pest Control had some extra space, so now we're roomies, and so we are now at 1260 West Market Street, where we actually have lots and lots of space to where we can welcome our customers in.
Including a studio area that needs a light.
That we're gonna work on some lighting here.
Yeah.
With that being said, we want to give you more of a look inside JNOW Media, and so you're going to get to meet some of our staff. You're going to get to meet some of our area businesses, especially our advertisers who make the magazine happen. We are we don't charge people to get the magazine. This is information for you for free, and so we can only do that because of our advertisers, and our advertisers only do it if you support them. So it's this great cycle.
Circle.
So tell them you saw it in JNOW.
The circle of eating.
The circle of mortgage payments.
Yes, it's how we eat.
But we are super excited. So you may not always see the two of us. It may be other people, but we're excited to introduce you to the rest of the JNOW Media team, and we will start being regular again. We will not take 2 to 3 year gaps.
I make absolutely no promises because this took like 20 minutes to set up and it's still not right. And then we haven't edited it yet. So anyway, resources are an issue company-wide, and it may be so with this as well. We'll do
By
our best.
edit though, I want to put a disclaimer that we don't edit the content, because who we are is who we are, and we're going to flub and we're going to say things that put us in ditches, and that's just who we are, and we are transparent about that. We edit the beginning and the end, that
train professionals.
yeah. All right. Anything else?
I think that's probably enough for today.
Thank you again to Johnston Community College Foundation, but thank you to all of our sponsors for honors. We're going to get them in on our social media, and we'll also mention them in future
they're down there.
videos. But we want to, we want to thank them all, because this awards program is special, and it is the most inspiring night of the year for me. I don't know about you, but
yeah, it's up there.
Yeah. So we are thrilled to be able to do that, and thank you to our sponsors for making that possible.
So until next time on JNOW Media's, is that right?
JNOW Media?
JNOW Media's Between the Lines.
You should know the name of your company.
It changes every time, doesn't it? I'm Randy.
I'm Shanna.
And we'll see you next time.